God, you want to hit a dude?
I'll do one bump.
People say this is funny.
Not Gary Gareth. Dave, okay.
Someone or something is tickling people.
Is it for fun?
And this is not going to become the Tickling Podcast.
Okay.
You are Queen Fakey of Made Up Town.
All hail Queen Shit of Liesville.
A bunch of religious virgins go to mingle
And do what?
pray.
Hi, Gary.
No.
Nicely done, my friend. Gareth,
You did add a new R into my name just there, too.
into what? Into
Gareth that came out, I think.
Gareth, let me ask you some.
Grary.
Hey, Grary, you've lost the war.
That's not what this is about. You had a point. Just make your point. Don't worry about
No,
it. No, just make... You continue to make the point that you were making before...
How are you?
I'm fine. I was fine. I don't know why I did it. I was fine. I was fine. And I'm not good.
It's going to be okay.
I feel like it's fine. Yeah. No, don't worry.
The English language is a fluid language.
Is it?
Words
No.
change and the meanings of words change.
That's not what this is about. That's not what this is about.
The word literal is currently being changed by its use. It's like when people go, that's not the definition of literal. No, it's not. But the English language changes as people use words in different ways. So the word literal is literally being changed. The meaning.
That's a fair use of it.
And your name
Yeah, here we go.
is fluid and it's changing and it's becoming
It's evolving into a super name.
it's becoming more approachable.
Yeah, no, it's working for me. Yeah.
Your name is Gareth Reynolds,
Yeah.
but
You're not a fan of that name.
real-
Take down some of the walls.
Well, it's like we're not in a kingdom in England. Why?
Right. Well, we're not.
Gary. Today's story begins in India.
All right.
Do you like it when they start in other countries?
Sure. Yeah, I feel like that's. Yeah, I like the origins.
Chandra Mohan Jain.
Wow.
That's pretty good. Was born on December 11th, 1931 in Kuchawada.
Oh boy.
Kuchawada, a small Indian village.
It's great that I can't see the words, so there's really no way for me to know, but I know it's off.
No, it's way off.
Yeah.
He was gifted but rebellious student in school, and he gained a reputation as a debater,
All right.
which is a good thing for a young child to have.
Sure.
That's called an argumentative child.
He's a real debater. He's always debating with the other kids over this thing's being his and everything's his. You know, he's just loves to debate.
He went to college when he was 19 and was such an argumentative asshole that he was asked to leave.
Get out!
Good Lord, out!
Go!
You're terrible.
Or no, they'd probably be like, stay here. And he'd be like, no! I'm out of here! That's how you do it.
So then he went to a second college, and he was such a douchebag at that college that they told him he didn't have to come to school. He could just come to take the tests.
See, now that's why the world sucks, is because assholes do... Like, if you're a big enough asshole, you almost get fast-tracked.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so I had a test. I was in a graduate school, mostly graduate students in college, and everybody in the class got D's and F's. Like, the teacher just like threw us all these fucking curveballs.
Right.
And we were all like, dude, you even came when we were studying all this shit, and you're like, you guys are going to nail it. I'm seeing what you guys are doing. And I stood up and in the middle of class, and I was like, no, your test was bad. You had a bad test. I mean, you're blaming us, and you're saying that this is why the Japanese are ahead of us? Like, we were having an argument. And he goes, come on, I'll talk to you outside. And he takes me outside, and he goes, I'm going to let you retake the test. Just come to my office next time.
Yeah,
Seriously,
exactly.
Just like completely insane. Completely insane.
Yeah.
So I was this guy.
Yeah.
He began speaking in public at faith meetings and continued to do so for the next 17 years. He got a master's degree in philosophy and got himself a job teaching at college, but was quickly asked to transfer to another college because the vice chancellor considered him as a danger to his students' morality, character, and religion.
I mean, this guy is a real fucking asshole. This is, so far, everybody's like, just go.
Yeah,
Go.
Please leave.
just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. He then began traveling the country under the name Acharya Rajneesh,
Who hasn't?
giving lectures critical of socialism and Gandhi.
Okay.
So finally someone is sticking up to the monster that is Gandhi.
It's just the satanic monster. Gandhi.
He thought Gandhi was a masochist reactionary who worshipped poverty.
Wow.
Okay. So he's a Republican.
Yes.
He sounds like a rich asshole at that point.
Yes.
If you're telling someone they worship poverty, like, how can you look at Gandhi? It's Gandhi.
It is really hard to... Gandhi's George Clooney. We all like him.
Right. Yeah. He
We
is
all
George
like
Clooney.
him.
Yeah.
For the right reasons.
Yep. So Rajneesh thought India needed capitalism, science, technology, and birth control. That's what he would talk about mostly. He gained a big loyal following of wealthy merchants and businessmen.
Of course. The asshole brigade!
He's just like, if you're going up and talking shit about Gandhi, then rich
Yeah.
people are like, get a load of this guy.
This guy's actually finally making some sense. Yeah, we're gonna go murder Gandhi. Yeah, he's awful. Yeah, we don't like him. Yeah, he won't eat. Yeah, he's a pacifist, so we're gonna hurt him.
So, and of course, you can tell right now that he is just saying shit that rich people love.
Right.
To get rich people on his side.
Yeah.
That's all his fucking game is.
Yeah.
He then started charging them gobs of money for individual consultations about spiritual
There
development.
it is. There
Yep.
it is. Right there.
Then he started meditation camps and centers.
What?
Okay.
How is he Yeah,
Well,
okay.
it's India. You get...
Yeah, but
if
it doesn't
people-
assholes don't meditate.
Oh, no, asshole, or they can pretend to.
Yeah. Or maybe they have like assholey meditations where they're just kind of focused on like their greed and stuff. Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm gonna fucking take everything and murder Gandhi.
Money.
Money. Feels so good on my hands. Need money.
Next, he became known as the sex guru
All right.
because he was talking so much about how awesome sex is. In 1970, he started taking on disciples.
Now I'm finally starting to see this guy's side a little bit better.
Hello, everybody like fucking, yeah?
No, the deal is no. Instead, we all fuck. I'd be like, well, all right. Can I get that pamphlet? Can I just take a look at that? That's pretty good.
You
And
like
what's your name?
Sucky, yeah.
We're going to fuck, and then we will murder Gandhi. Okay? First we fuck, then we stab him.
So the disciples had to change their name, dress in orange, and wear a locket with a picture of Rajneesh at all times.
Hey.
Totally normal.
Let me know when there's a red flag
If
coming.
a guy's like, hey, listen,
I got you this.
I want you to wear an outfit, but also everybody carries a little picture of me.
All right, so sign there.
And
there.
And then come on the dick sucking tent.
And then we'll go to the dick sucking tent. That's where I live, and I'm the only man allowed in there. A locket with your... I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 50 lockets and just give them to people with my picture inside of it. Just be like, will you start wearing this for me? Please?
His followers started creating audio tapes, which began to be distributed worldwide. His number of Western followers increased. Well, it's the 70s.
Okay, but these audio tapes are about... I mean, he's really...
His speeches.
But it's more about fucking now.
It's a lot of it's about fucking now.
Okay.
And yeah, he's sort of... Well, he still does the capitalism, science, technology, stuff, but he's about fucking a lot.
Yeah,
A lot of
okay.
it's about fucking.
Okay.
He then began group therapy at his ashram as a source of income. So someone bought him a big piece of property, one of the wealthy people, and now a source of income. So it's group therapy. Group therapy groups were experimental, allowing physical aggression and sexual encounters between participants.
Wow, that is...
So that's a different kind of group. You know
That's a new
what?
take.
I feel weird and a little bit angry, and
All right, why didn't you finger Martha? Do you feel better?
you know what? Finger Martha and punch Jerry in the
Finger
face.
Martha, and then you're going to fight Jerry in that dirt circle. Okay? We're kind of working the kinks out. We're ironing it out. I'm going to go fuck your wife in the dick sucking tent where I live.
Reports of injuries sustained in group encounter sessions began to appear in the press.
So good. So good press is happening.
It was discovered that the therapy groups encouraged participants to be violent. Fucking hit him!
Hit him!
You gonna take that shit? Did you hear what he said to you? Oh, you need to get your shit together. Break his fucking nose.
Oh, jeez. I was under the impression we were just kind of fucking.
Oh, really?
Here.
You think you're gonna walk out of here?
Oh, Jesus!
One prominent member of the ashram left the ashram with a broken arm after 8 hours locked in a room and the participants armed with wooden weapons.
What the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? What? So
He went to group therapy,
This isn't
and a bunch
therapy.
of guys with bats beat the shit out of him
and broke his arm.
for 8 hours.
Feel better? Good to get that off your chest?
Still mad at your dad?
Yeah. You don't miss your brother anymore, do you?
The violence stopped in January 1979 when the ashram issued a press release saying the violence had fulfilled its function within the overall context of the ashram as an evolving spiritual commune.
Yep.
Okay, no more beating each other up, okay? Cool?
All right.
Some guy's like, fuck, I just got here.
Sorry, buddy. We're evolving.
God, fuck, can I get my dick sucked?
Yeah, your dick's gonna get sucked.
So,
You're at the ashram. Come on. Of course your fucking dick's gonna get sucked.
even if I gotta do it.
Yeah.
People who graduated from the ashram were called Sannyasins. Sannyasins.
Sannyasins.
It's Sannyasins. Sannyasins.
Sannyasins.
Drug use amongst Sannyasins began to become a problem with some Western Sannyasins paid.
So,
Some Western Sannyasins paid for their extended stays in India with prostitution and drug running. This was all approved by Rajneesh.
yeah, well, Rajneesh doesn't seem like he's a very good ashram leader.
Hey, Rajneesh, so, to stay here,
Where's the money?
to pay for my stay. Well, here's what I'm talking about. I got some ladies that I captured in a van,
Okay.
and I got some blow.
I'm listening.
And I'm gonna head on to the city. I'm gonna get some dudes to fuck those ladies for like $100 each.
You know you're at an ashram, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell the blow, and then I'm gonna give you the money.
This is a very good idea.
Okay,
This is perfect.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I just need some gas money.
All right. I'm going to finger your wife.
Okay.
All righty. Thank you.
Cool.
Come again.
Not actually my wife.
What? Wait.
By 1981.
What?
Rajneesh's ashram hosted 30,000 visitors a year.
What? I'm picturing 12 people.
No.
30,000
Yeah.
are going there to fuck, fight, and do drugs.
Yeah. But a lot of them are going there like meditation and peace and love and sex.
So that's happening too.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's okay.
But there's a bad element to it.
Well, it sounds like it's mostly bad.
I think I'm highlighting the bad elements.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I guess maybe.
Because
Yeah, they probably have,
if I went through and then
they go to the koi
and then
pond.
Larry went there and he
Yeah.
touched a fish and he thought about flowers. Like,
Yeah.
that's not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Nobody
no,
cares
that's
about that. So most of the 30,000 were American and European. Now the Indian government was getting tired of the bullshit that was
Okay.
happening there. They revoked his tax-exempt status. They stopped issuing visas to foreign visitors who were going to see him. So he decided to move his operations to...
Oh, boy. He's coming here, isn't he?
Have you heard of Oregon?
I knew he was coming here. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's in the blood. He's in the blood.
His second in command was a woman named Ma Anand Sheila.
Okay.
On June 13th, 1981, Rajneesh bought the Big Muddy Ranch, a 64,000-acre ranch near Antelope, Oregon, for $5.75 million. Now, 64,000 acres is huge.
Huge. And he just has all this money just because all these rich people are just kind of like
Giving
buying
him-
into his shit,
Yeah,
donating, and
giving
all
him
that
tons
shit.
of money.
Right, okay.
Yeah. It's the ranch is so big it spans 2 Oregon counties.
What? A 2-countier, huh? Yeah. Jeez, a 2-countier. Holy God.
Holy shit, he did what up there, Joe?
That's right.
The 2 counties?
You know what you want to do? Make a left and go to the other county. And that's where that Frisbee went.
Worst directions ever.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for a Frisbee.
Okay.
They expected to put up housing compounds, warehouses, and support buildings. Business enterprises, once based in India, would move to the ranch. It'd all start happening. But Sheila closed the deal quickly without checking Oregon law. Turns out the state severely limits how many people and buildings can be placed on ranch land.
An interesting curveball.
But it was too late. Hundreds of Seneesans were on their way. They told local officials they planned to operate a farm commune. Workers would be brought in to restore abused rangeland, which the Oregon was like, oh, that's cool. But they needed building to house those workers. Dan Duro, a young county planner, was intrigued by the idea of a farming commune.
God, he got taken advantage of, huh?
They discussed how the ranch could legally house perhaps 150 people.
Okay.
Duro asked, are you a religious organization? No, said Sheila. We celebrate life and laughter. We are simple farmers. At which point he probably went, okay.
And someone was like, and we just hate Gandhi.
Okay, did she say we celebrate life and laughter? Because this is Oregon. And I'm going to go get my stick. So Duro was like checking up on him all the time.
Okay.
And he'd go there and he'd see a house. But then if he went into the house, it would just be a big empty building with mats all over the floor because there were shitloads of people. But they made it look like it was a house.
Right.
On the outside. Yeah, 4 people are in there.
Yeah.
And you go in there and that's weird. It looks like
a lot of suitcases.
It looks like there's human farming happening here.
Human
Are you
farming.
growing humans in here?
What's happening?
To get around the laws, the Rajneeshees decided to form their own city. Okay. So they're just going to make a city out there.
Okay.
I don't think you can stop that.
Yeah, well, you can.
Can you?
Yes. You can't just make a city.
Why not?
Because.
Can't you just vote to have a city?
You can vote, but the people have to vote.
The powers that be in Oregon were like, no.
Yeah.
That's when the Rajneeshees started fighting with everyone.
Oh, no. Debating.
Sheila's conduct troubled other Rajneesh leaders, but she did everything with the guru's blessing, and he listened to her first. So she was the only person he really... But she still didn't trust others in the compound, so she bugged the guru's house with hidden mics.
Hey, just a regular religious group hanging out, having some fun, celebrating, bugging.
The Rajneeshees then began a harassment campaign against the county and state officials.
Harassment campaign.
2 Rajneeshees parked in front of the house of Bill Hulse, Wasco County Commissioner. They just sat there for hours. Dan Duro, the county planning director, had pretty much had it with them, and he decided to strictly follow the letter of the law when it came to land use. So he was like, okay, now you guys want to play ball? You want to sit in front of people's houses and freak them out? You want to play leftovers? Then what we're going to do is we're gonna crack down and keep everything by the rule. Capiche?
All right.
The Rajneeshees were pissed.
At one point, he was intrigued by them, which is
at
so
one point
funny.
he was like, well, that's interesting.
This is an interesting idea.
A little commune?
I
That
like
sounds
this.
fun.
I like this. Now he's like, no, I've had enough. No.
So they went to meetings, like planning meetings, the town planning meetings, and would yell at him.
Oh, God.
And they would send letters to him, just being, you're a fucking dick, like just letters that were just ridiculous.
The Rajneeshees.
Packs of Rajneeshees came to his office in the Dalles, which is a city near there, disrupting work by scattering throughout workstations, off limits to the public, and just standing there.
What?
So they would just like come into your office.
They're just like...
And then just hang. They're like bugs.
They're like ghosts you can see. All right. Did he seem irritated when you stood there for 8 hours? I could tell I was getting to him. He didn't say anything, but I was getting to him.
Duro was so concerned that he sent his 3 children to live with his ex-wife out of town. Then they really poured it on. One Rajneeshi put a nail under the tire of a Wasco County planner while he attended a conference in Eugene.
I mean, it's really Bush League shit.
Oh, no, this is an intense campaign of harassment.
We are going to make his tire deflate.
Okay, does anybody have any ideas? Go ahead and put your hand up, Larry. What'd you say?
Yes, I was going to say maybe we take his junk mail. I love it. Yeah, he'll never be able to look at it.
Sheila held a courthouse door.
Let's pour water on his car.
Wait, you ready for a better one?
Oh, no.
Sheila held the courthouse door open for the state's deputy district attorney.
Shut up.
His arms full of legal books. As he passed, she stuck out her foot and tripped him.
What? Oh, my God.
And then they all laughed.
So they're Monty Python. Is essentially...
They're more like Benny Hill.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this is the best. So these are just the Rajneeshees at this point are on a harassment campaign.
Three Stooges harassment campaign.
Where they're standing. They're popping a tire every now and then, and they're just making someone, like, pick up documents. Like, at the end of the day, the guy had to pick up things for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You'll never forget the Rajneeshees, though.
Did you like high school?
Say my name, bitch. It's the Rajneeshees. Forget that when you're picking up your folders.
Oregon Attorney General pressed to have the Sex City declared illegal.
That's a headline.
Sheila set up secret squads to strike at the commune's enemies. Ma Anand Pooja was a nurse. She was Sheila's shadow. The two had been close since their time in India. Pooja now supervised the ranch's medical department. Occasionally, Pooja retreated to a laboratory hidden in a cabin up in a canyon and the ranch to secretly experiment with viruses and bacteria.
Well. That's not good. That's not good at all. To experiment. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not.
Yeah. In the summer of
It's not a good thing to hear right now.
In the summer of 1984, Pooja field tested her work, handing unlabeled vials to secret sect attack teams.
What?
The operatives knew or suspected the brown liquid was salmonella, which produces severe diarrhea and other symptoms.
These people aren't going to drink salmonella.
Over months, they were dispatched to spread the poison in the Dalles, the nearby big city. They initially hoped to sicken public officials standing in their way with diarrhea.
I mean...
Are you ready for diarrhea?
What?
Pooja's mixture was spread onto fixtures in the men's room at the Wesco County Courthouse. One Rajneesh went to a political rally, put some of the contaminant on her hand, and turned to an elderly man sitting next to her and shook his hand. Okay.
This is so bush league.
It's so bush league. Like, if you're spreading a virus, you don't put it on your hand and...
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Now we both have diarrhea. Nice to meet you. We both have diarrhea.
Hi, welcome to the world of diarrhea.
Join me. Join me on my mission. So have you changed your mind?
About the city?
I just had to go to the bathroom a lot for about a day and a half. Oh, yeah? Remember our name, bitch. We're doing it.
How's your pooping going?
Yeah, all right.
It's not great, honestly.
Ah! We knew it! You were going to poop for the next 30 hours pretty often.
Welcome to hell.
Now give us our city.
One Rajneesh. Oops.
Amazing.
Yeah. The plan, it's just a spectacular plan.
They're just very polite.
Sheila tried her hand at contamination as well, taking half dozen Rajneeshees, including Pooja, to a grocery store in Dallas. Let's have some fun, Sheila said.
Oh, God.
The group spread across the store with Sheila targeting the produce section, pouring brownish liquid from the vial she had hidden up her sleeves. But there were no public reports of people getting sick.
That's even
so
worse.
There was no big headline in the local paper saying, "Diarrhea destroys city." Like there never is a headline about, no one's like, hey, diarrhea really went crazy.
Because it's irritating. It's not life-altering. It's just
a bunch of people, and no one goes to work and goes, man, I really had diarrhea yesterday.
Yeah.
So no one, you did the one thing that no one talks about. So everybody had diarrhea, and nobody wanted to tell each other they had diarrhea.
Just like, yeah, something's wrong with my stomach.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling too good.
Don't feel
there must
too
be
hot.
a bug going on, because I got a little something weird, too.
Damn it, Rajneesh, they think it's a bug.
Jesus Christ.
Salmonella. And if you're on this compound, I mean, you do not want to be one of the people pulled. You're like, so we need 6 to go drink some salmonella? You're like, ugh.
Just wipe it on your face and kiss people.
Okay. I might go home soon. I don't know. This isn't what I thought.
Not what I thought at all.
Remember when we were fucking and fighting? That was fun. That was really fun. I love that. Remember when we broke Jerry's arm? That was hilarious.
Oh, that was a good time.
Now we're just drinking chicken.
Did you know we gave Jerry diarrhea?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but his arm's broken. He talked about that.
It's a great cult. So Sheila pushed Pooja to find a more toxic solution. Okay.
Oh dear, I don't like that.
Around the same time, 3 Wasco County commissioners arrived at the ranch for a tour. They parked outside the commune's welcome center and loaded into a commune van for their visit. When they got back, the car had a flat.
Well, it's been going around. Why don't you touch it? Touch the brown liquid on the tire and see what's wrong with it.
The Rajneeshees arranged a repair on the spot that would cost $12. We flattened it. You can pay $12 to fix it.
Wait, is there more to what they just did?
They flattened a tire,
and then they just got them a cheap repair?
and then they came out and said, "We'll fix the flat for $12."
Wow, these people are animals. These people are absolute animals. Savages.
We're probably just like, okay, you really got us.
Yeah, there's a nail in it. Oh, we'll fix it right now. Okay, you guys are literally the worst. Literally.
As the commissioners waited in the hot August sun, Pooja approached, offering each a glass of water. Her gesture was odd.
Yeah.
Because Pooja was in her medical whites and had no role as a greeter.
She wouldn't even fucking change?
No, she basically had her murder clothes on.
She just comes from lab to person?
Yeah. Hey, here's a mixture.
Try this water in this beaker.
They were really thirsty, so they drank the water.
Oh, boy.
That night, unbearable stomach pain woke up Commissioner Bill Holtz. He ran for the bathroom, vomiting. He was admitted to the local hospital. Another of the county commissioners stayed in bed alone in his cabin, violently ill for 2 days. Holtz remained in the hospital for 4 days, with doctors telling him he would have died without treatment. As he recovered at home later, he concluded the Rajneeshees had poisoned him, and he said so publicly. The Rajneeshees denied it, but the sex leaders hoped sickening public officials would deter future decisions against their operation.
They'll just stop taking water from you, dumbass.
Okay. No, they'll be like, okay, I got really bad diarrhea and I threw up, and you can have your city.
All right. You know what?
You win.
Well played. You played the long game well. What? I mean...
This is how Trump got his plaza.
All righty. Now you're going to let us have our sex city?
Meanwhile...
Sick of buying toilet paper, aren't you?
The guru, Rajneesh, pushed for even more extreme acts.
Good.
He wanted his people to get a seat on or get control of the county's board of commissioners.
Boy.
One of the Rajneeshees shed her orange clothes, made herself look like a normal person, and moved to the Dallas intending to run for city council. To get elected, the Rajneeshees had a 2-part plan.
Oh, I mean, amazing. Amazing. I'm equally excited for each part.
One was to depress the turnout by traditional Wasco County residents by sickening them.
Jesus.
The first plan one is to sicken everybody.
Election canceled due to diarrhea.
The second was to pack the rolls with new voters loyal to the Rajneesh.
Okay.
They decided to attack people where they ate, the restaurants of the Dalles. A young woman named Mana and Ava was driven to town, stopped at one restaurant after another, going inside and poisoning food.
This is an insane thing.
Yeah.
That they're doing. They're going to suppress a vote by giving people diarrhea. I mean, at some point, somebody had to bottom line it, and they had to be like, well, when you put it like that, it sounds crazy.
If Pepto-Bismol had taken advantage of this and used it as a campaign, and they could be the voting day medicine.
Yeah.
Hey, it's election day. Did you take the Pepto?
Or if Pepto ran.
God damn it.
I mean, okay.
Wearing a wig and just...
It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. They're going to restaurants in fucking probably awful wigs.
Did glasses, right?
Glasses, yeah, like Groucho glasses.
Hello, my name is Smith Smitherton. Can I look in the kitchen?
Pooja went on a separate mission, pouring liquid on the salad greens. Terry Turner, a local furniture store owner, took his wife and 2-year-old to a Sunday brunch at a restaurant on the banks of the Columbia River. They enjoyed a casual meal, opting for the salad bar. Across town, State Trooper Rick Carlton had the day off. He took his wife, 3-year-old son, and 4-month-old baby to a downtown restaurant. After a meal that included a trip through the salad bar, they drove home. The next morning, both men were violently ill. So were Turner's young daughter and Carlton's son. Turner headed to the medical clinic only to discover a waiting room filled with people just as ill. When Carlton arrived home, he found his wife and son as sick as him. Hundreds of people were sick. Hospital emergency rooms and medical clinics overflowed with people suffering nausea, diarrhea, and enduring weakness. They all suspected the Rajneeshees. Everybody was like, okay, so let's kill them.
So at this point, they just noticed the people who give people diarrhea. So when there's a huge diarrhea outbreak, they're like, yeah, we know, these fucking morons.
So
we had no idea.
no, I just went to the salad bar.
We love the salad bar.
I have my own dressing.
Oh, yes, you should try it. It's called balsamo.
A state health official famously concluded that restaurant workers in different restaurants had all ignored proper hygiene at the same time. That's
equally troubling. I mean, it's also a troubling thing. But not surprising either. The standards of Applebee's weren't up to snuff, I guess.
The brilliant planning of Sheila continued. The Rajneeshees chartered buses in cities, coast to coast, and filled them with homeless people. They lured the homeless people to the buses by promising food, beer, and rest. As the homeless came to the ranch, they were obliged to register to vote.
Oh, my God.
They were expected to vote party ticket when it came time to pick the new county commissioners.
Wait, let me ask you this. Now, so they gave everyone diarrhea, and there was no vote. So they did that.
I think it was a test run.
Amazing. Amazing. So you get the homeless people, and then you do the diarrhea campaign.
Right. Well, I think they wanted to bring in the homeless later because it would cost them less money to house them.
Right.
Up until the election.
So really this last diarrhea run was just for fun.
It was a test diarrhea run. TD.
TDR.
There was a bit of a problem with the plan, though. It turns out that a lot of homeless people have serious mental problems.
Now, I won't stand here and let you say something like that. That's sweeping.
Fights began to break out.
Well, they love that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yay, it's back!
It's the old days!
So, to regain control, Rajneeshees injected the tranquilizer Haldol into beer kegs used to serve the homeless.
What the fuck is going on?
So they were just getting them drunk.
Yeah.
And then they started fighting.
So
and then they're like, well, let's put Haldol in this shit.
Jesus Christ. I mean, just put the fire out.
Haldol's like a serious tranquilizer.
I mean, they bust all these homeless people to their commune, and then we're sick of them fighting.
They give them beer, and then
drug them.
And then they drug them.
Well,
the homeless began to leave the ranch, both because they wanted to and because the set couldn't take it anymore.
The homeless couldn't take it anymore. I'm just going to go where there's nothingness again. I hate it here.
Oh, I want to lay face down on cement like I used to.
Yeah, I'm not eating salads anymore either, because my God, they go right through me.
Damn it. At first, they got bus tickets to return to their home cities, but that was so expensive that Rajneeshees soon stopped that. Instead, they drove the homeless to small towns near the commune and just left them.
They're like recyclables, like things of trash. Like when you take apart something and you don't want to throw it out, you just drive to the middle of nowhere. You're like, there we go.
Yeah,
run.
but it's also these small towns in Oregon. So all of a sudden, these small towns in Oregon were filling up with homeless people.
So everybody's like, all we're doing is shitting. There's more homeless people. Can we just fucking kill the Rajneeshees?
It's like, what? Wait, you brought India here?
Yeah. What did you literally got thrown out of India and brought it here.
It became a legitimate crisis, and now state and local authorities were worried. They started to get worried.
Oh, yeah?
They started to get worried that local residents would attack the commune. The Oregon State Police and the National Guard devised contingency plans, with Guard commanders promising the governor they could mobilize 10,000 soldiers if necessary.
Why? I wouldn't defend them.
I know, kind of. You might want to wait a little while.
I mean, you just let it play out a little.
You're thinking more of like a Roadhouse approach.
Yeah, I'm saying, maybe, listen, these people put salmonella in the salad bar. That's fine. They just increase the homeless population. Yeah. Protect them.
You know, the cops were like, yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
need to go out there, I'm going to wait a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Sheila thought the crisis was the perfect time to meet with the governor and attorney general.
So now we can do some negotiating.
Exactly. She figured her genius plans were in motion and the government would negotiate and let her have her way. She thought she had leverage.
I have 60 homeless people who are going to move here the second I say go.
Hey, do you want homeless people everywhere and other people shitting? Okay, then you'll do what I want.
Yeah, so...
This is how World War II ended. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, this is the same way.
The governor sent his staff...
Stop shitting!
The governor sent her staff to meet with her. She met with Chief of Staff, Geraldine Thompson. She launched into her demands. She wanted the governor to help clear visa troubles so her guru could avoid deportation. She wanted the state to drop its court case seeking to disband their city of Rajneeshees, and she wanted land use obstacles removed so their compound's construction could continue. In turn, she said that Rajneeshees would help get rid of the homeless.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
So listen, all the people we brought in, we'll take them out. And
We know the key.
You just give us a permanent base of operations.
So, deal?
Deal? Thompson said no deal. Sheila started swearing at her. Thompson screamed at her that the meeting was over, and Sheila left.
Somebody's going to have a flat tire.
Then, Kishna Deva, a high-up Sunny Eason, poked his head back into the office and told Thompson, just keep talking to us. The two set up a private link, and from then on, Thompson kept the government informed of the most intimate details of what was happening at the ranch, including the escalating danger.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the Rajneeshees were now fracturing and the compound was coming apart. So now they're having inner fighting because of this shit. Because there's people on the ranch going, I don't think we should give people diarrhea.
I really thought this was going to be better.
I thought meditation and peace and love and fucking stuff.
It was a really great idea.
Diarrhea was not in the pamphlet.
That was not in the pamphlet. Was that we were going to be going to grocery stores, diarrheaing aisles.
Sheila and her elite group became worse at the commune. She secured loyalty with privileges no one else in the commune had. She'd give private rooms, cars, and special clothing. They began to see themselves within the commune as a bigger threat than those outside. So now they're seeing the people who don't believe in what they're doing as the threat. So now they're... I mean, it's like...
Yeah. Everybody's becoming an enemy.
It's like a cocaine party in hour 18.
Yeah, totally. You just got your heavy hitters left.
Really? Why are you looking at me like that, Jerry?
I mean, fuck you, man. I didn't say anything.
I was talking about opening up coin shops.
Mark's not breathing.
They were scared the guru would be attacked by vigilantes or arrested by authorities. Mostly they feared losing their special place in the sect. The vast majorities of the Seneisans on the commune were just going about their day during all this, doing their daily work, meditating, and devising a life intended to be a global model. Most didn't like Sheila or her paranoia. Many were embarrassed by her public flip-outs, but they said nothing because doubters or challengers were punished. One of the commune's top lawyers crossed Sheila and soon found himself driving a bulldozer.
Wait, I'm sorry?
I love that he was one of the lawyers who joined the sect, and he crossed her, and she put him on bulldozer duty. But wouldn't you just be like, I'm not going to...
Yeah, let me just open this little pin and leave the gate. Bye, assholes. Man, got to bulldoze now.
Yeah, but they actually can't do that because complaining Seneisans were kicked off the commune. The problem was that to get to the commune in the first place, they had sold all their possessions and donated all their money to the sect and cut off all ties to family and friends. So basically, if they leave the sect, they're homeless.
Dave, you go all in when you've got a flush. You don't fucking go in with a 7 high. I mean, that's on them then.
Yeah.
Fuck, I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. By late
I mean, you have if you do that when it's starting to turn, you're mentally like, oh
no.
boy.
Oh.
I mean, it just seems like all we're doing is giving people diarrhea. I had a Mercedes. Fuck.
Mercedes.
Fuck.
And a family. I had a wife and kids.
I miss my kid.
Oh, God, I had a job.
That was a great job.
I used to play racquetball.
Hey!
Now I'm giving people diarrhea.
Let's talk! More bulldoze! Fucking bitch.
By late 1984, Sheila and her little group were basically nuts. They saw eyes and mics everywhere. and they didn't trust anyone. To keep going, Sheila Ride was relying on a bunch of medications. For anxiety, she was using a drip line for sedation.
Holy shit.
So they're basically this small group of drugged out lunatics.
But I mean, having your own drip is...
Michael Jackson shit?
I mean, that is some heavy shit.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Pills won't do.
In this awesome state, Sheila decided that County Planner Dan Duro couldn't act against the commune if his office was destroyed. She decided to burn it down.
Fair.
Around midnight, 2 St. Easons were dropped near Duro's office. They pried open a window, crawled inside, and closed the drapes. They rifled through the cabinets and desks, scattering government papers all about. Then they placed 8 candles inside cardboard squares soaked with lighter fluid. The pair intended the candles to act as timers, igniting the cardboard once, and then it would burn the hole.
Yeah.
The 2 arsonists lit the candles, crept back out the windows, and closed the window. But that starved the candles of oxygen.
Oh my! I was praying. I was praying they'd fuck up burning an office with their just fucking gas in a match. How hard is it?
Only 2 fires started. Firefighters quickly extinguished the flames before much damage was done.
And their fingerprints are all over the place.
Yeah, right. The heat melted part of the planning department's main computer, but the hard drive was intact. Some papers were burned. Others damaged by water. Durr and his crew were back in business within 2 weeks. That May, hearing there was a conference at the State Library in Salem about improper construction at the ranch, a Rajneesh contaminated unattended drinking water with an overdose of Haldol. So, on one day, the state's chief electrician inspector got sick. The next day, Assistant Attorney General Karen Green had trouble during questioning as her jaw froze shut. When the session ended for the day, Green's 2-block walk to her office became a half-hour ordeal. Her feet and legs, coursed with Haldol, cramped so much that she froze in place.
What?
Well, it's like a
heavy-duty
heavy-duty.
Can you imagine watching that from a distance? Like, what is going on? Is she being filmed? Is somebody filming her?
Are people in slow motion now?
I just
Hey, Karen, you just standing around?
Oil can.
Oh, wait, I saw this about a Star Trek. It's like some people... It's like some people are going fast and other people are... Okay. All right. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Gonna go. Taxi! Get in this cab.
Could you imagine just frozen in place?
What? Your head. Yeah. Jesus.
Shockingly, the poisons didn't alter the outcome.
On Hollywood Boulevard, you get like $1. Someone would be like, "That's awesome. Thank you. Way to go. That was really good."
The hearings offer proposed a $1 million fine against the commune for illegal wiring. So,
just not even enough. I mean, get them out of there.
Now, federal prosecutors began investigating the Rajneeshees for immigration fraud. A grand jury was convened, and word was that the guru himself would face criminal charges. On the state front, the attorney general was winning round after round in his effort to declare Rajneeshpuram an illegal city. The commune's entire legal staff advised the guru the case was lost. But the guru told them to keep going and win. Losing the case meant losing the city and the worldwide base for Rajneesh. So he's at they're like, it's over, dude.
Yeah,
he's like, no, he's like Hitler. He's like, get in the bunker. We're going to keep bombing.
A cornered wasp.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sting.
Sheila then went on a business trip to Australia. She completely botched a business deal.
Sheila did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Using her usual method of drugging and eavesdropping, Sheila manipulated her...
Can we just isolate that and say how great that is? Her usual method? That's her usual method.
Here's what we do.
I do drugging and eavesdropping only. Yeah, that's kind of my forte.
That's my thing.
That's what I love to do.
Sheila manipulated her way into part ownership of a public company, but as soon as word got out about the sect ownership... The company value plummeted overnight. The move cost the commune nearly $1 million.
Oh, my God.
And now they're at $2 million.
Oh, boy.
Then they lost a case. Some guy sued them. Some guy who had given them a loan, and then he left the sect, and then he sued him for $1.7 million, and he won that. So now they're down $3.7 million.
He better not be eating at salad bars anytime soon.
Are you going to eat salad?
I love salad. Why? Just curious. Here's your money.
Here's your worries, and here's some salad dressing.
Oh, this actually smells pretty good. Thank you, Rajneeshees. I'm glad we could end on friendly terms.
Okay.
Well, I gotta go.
When she got back to the commune, Rajneesh was focused on one thing. What do you think he was focused on? With all going on, what do you think he's focused on?
Drugs? Sex?
He wanted to expand his fleet of Rolls Royces.
Can you imagine being like, so when it's a two-prong attack and we're really going to, I should probably get 2 more Rolls Royces.
Like a nice big car.
Yeah, nice big.
New.
I love a Rolls.
I love
a Rolls.
I like one now.
We don't have any money, Rajneesh. I like a Rolls.
Oh, but let's get Rolls Royces.
I like a big Rolls.
He had a new plan. He wanted to make it into the record books as the man with the most Rolls Royces.
Oh my God. What the fuck? I mean, if you were a follower, if you had given up everything, you don't talk to your child anymore. You think about your wife. You have no money. You had a job.
We have a new goal. A new goal. Love, sex, all out.
Yes, we've been dying for a purpose. Thank you.
Great fucking cars.
Did you say cars?
Rolls Royce, the best. The Rolls Royce, all of them. All of them. I'm going to have so many.
Now the validation will not come from the sky. It will come from the Guinness Book.
I'm going to have so many.
So many.
So many Rolls Royces.
For so many people, they must have just been like, my God.
Okay, so this awesome idea was costing the commune $200,000 a month. And he was also demanding one...
It's happening?
Yeah. But it's the guru.
Don't.
He was also demanding a $1 million watch, telling her to divert funds from the commune's needs if necessary.
What?
Look at my wrist. It looks so normal. Yeah, I would like it. I found a watch.
We don't have any money, Rajneesh. We spent it all on Rolls Royces, like you asked.
Better than a swatch.
Better than a swatch?
Yeah. It's $1 million watch.
Oh my God.
The guru would like it.
I had a life.
I'd put it on my penis.
You put it on. Meet me in the dick-sucking tent for the watch ceremony.
Sheila called a meeting of commune leaders. She was in a very dark mood. Are you people cowards, or are you Sannyasins of Bhagwan Shri Rajneesh? She asked.
Yeah, I'd be like, one more time?
I'm a coward.
Go from the beginning. What are the options?
I heard. I'm going to go with coward.
The first one I know.
I'm definitely a coward. Sheila said the commune's enemies had to be stopped. They had to be killed. The leaders with her that night included the president of the commune, its investment corporation, and its medical operation. The mayor of the Sex City was there, as were a handful of operatives who had secretly executed most of Sheila's plots. After Sheila spoke, another leader gave what amounted to a pep talk, supporting Sheila's starting call to action. I would give anything. I would give anything to travel back in time and be able to hear that pep talk. Okay, who knows how to spell diarrhea? Like.
All right, guys, listen, I know it's been a crazy ride, huh? We used to fuck, we used to fight, the diarrhea phase. But here we are at the other end, building towards the dream of having more Rolls Royces than anywhere else.
And a fucking hot-ass watch.
All right?
Let's kill some motherfuckers.
Get him in! Get him in!
One woman raised her hand. I can't kill anybody, but I support you if you do it.
Cool.
2 men protested that the idea of murder wasn't insane. They were attacked as cowards. The meeting went on to draw up a hit list. Sheila went to the guru to help encouraging the people, the participants. She returned with a tape of her conversation. The commune insiders heard Rajneesh say that if 10,000 had to die to save one enlightened master, so be it.
Well, the one enlightened master wants more Rolls Royces than anyone else, so that's right. That's an issue.
You know it. Their top target was Charles Turner, the U.S. attorney for Oregon, because he was investigating immigration fraud at the commune. Sheila would probably be charged. Sheila figured killing Turner would somehow end the investigation. Like all of her other plans had worked the same way.
Yeah, no, she's got really good plans.
Yeah.
Always has.
So she decided to gun him down.
She's just going to straight up gun him?
Yeah. How is she going to kill people?
Kind of like a salad murder.
I think they've tried salad murder.
Maybe like a salmon murder. Murder through by salmon or something.
They set up a safe house in Portland, which became the base for scouting Turner's home. On one occasion, two assassins sat in a McDonald's in downtown Portland across from Turner's office, sipping coffee and monitoring his movements. They considered gunning him down in the parking garage, but couldn't figure an easy way to escape.
Jesus.
Yeah. Dave Frohlmeyer, the state attorney general, was targeted as well. Also on the list was James Comini, a Wasco County commissioner who had been critical of the Rajneeshees. Pooja went to St. Vincent Hospital on a summer night in 1985. She was there to kill Comini, who was recuperating from ear surgery at the Portland hospital. She carried a syringe to inject a mixture into Comini's intravenous tube that would stop his heart.
Yeah.
But once inside Comini, into the hospital,
Oh, boy.
into his room, Pooja discovered her target wasn't on an IV, so she ran from the hospital to a getaway car.
Oh, my God. Wow. Talk about cool under pressure, huh? There's no IV bag. Run!
I got in there! It was so fucked up!
God damn it. He's alive? He didn't have an IV.
There wasn't a tube thing!
Just jam him with enough, for
There
fuck's
wasn't a
sake.
tube thing!
There wasn't a tube thing. He didn't have any salad. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to kill him. What did you do? Oh, I ran.
Oh, God.
I ran right out of there.
They were on to me.
Yeah, they have cameras in there, a lot of them.
Next, the group decided to kill two of the guru's personal staff, his doctor and his caretaker.
What the fuck? I mean, now, like, we were just talking about state officials. All right, fuck it, kill my doctor.
That didn't work. Let's kill the guru's doctor.
Kill my doctor.
And the person who takes care of him. You know the people that keep him healthy? Out!
Out of there. Then we'll show them who's got the most Rolls Royces or whatever the fuck this is all about.
Sheila convinced the others that the two were a threat to the guru. The assignment fell to kill Vivek, who is the doctor, went to Ma Anand Ava and Ma Anand Su, president of the sex investment firm. It's so fucking...
Sex investment.
The investment. It's so...
We're sex vesters.
It's
what we do.
God. The two set out late one night to catch Vivek in her room. They carried an ether-soaked rag to render her unconscious. The plan was for Ava to inject her with a lethal combination of potassium and adrenaline.
Okay.
They never got the chance because they couldn't unlock Vivek's rear door.
Okay. So really what we're dealing with here is just, I mean, they just can't do anything.
Well, there are so many roadblocks.
I mean, they just, like,
There's so many hard
you have these
things.
these people don't have the killer instinct.
No, but they do, but it's so hard to get
Yeah.
through doors. and
Yeah,
find
I mean, well,
tubes.
especially when we're talking about a murder. Door's locked. He really thought everything. All right, let's get a pizza. I mean, honestly, no IV bag. I'm going to jump out the window.
Okay, so that was the caretaker they tried to kill that way. Next, they went to kill...
By the way, once the door's locked, you'll never see that person again. So that's why it won't work.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, you can't ever do it.
No,
again.
you get one chance.
Next, they went to kill the guru's British doctor. The intent came the morning of July 6th, 1985, when the commune was full of Seneasons visiting for the annual World Festival.
Oh, we all remember the annual World Festival.
So great.
Great shirts.
Robes off.
Yep. Robes optional. The World Fest.
During a dance in the lecture hall, the doctor was sitting cross-legged on the floor. Then a woman named Ma Shanti Badra leaned over his shoulder and whispered in his ear. He felt a hot sting in his buttock. She had jabbed him with a miniature syringe concealed by her handkerchief. He whirled on her. Oh, so this is what it's come to, has it? And he got to his feet. He made it out of the lecture hall and was flown to Bend Hospital. He nearly died from the injection of adrenaline.
This is, and again, I'm not, it's hard to not sound like you're pro killing these people,
Right.
but just from a tactical standpoint,
Terrible idea.
what is the point of injecting him with something that will murder him and then letting him get anywhere near where he can be rescued?
There were some problems with the plans.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with the plans.
Well, I love that. Like, okay,
They just stop.
we're going to kill this guy.
There's no follow through.
No, they just have one person go do it, and they don't all like make sure
like
done.
They feel like they feel probably like these people will piece it together. They'll know what to do when they get there.
Yeah.
But they don't.
No.
They don't do it.
No.
The door's locked. They can't get in. Yeah, thank you. Well, he's going to call 911. Did you let him? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I didn't know what else to do.
Once he picked up the phone, it was over.
He called, and they're pissed. I'm going to be arrested. It's crazy.
The attack was a shock. Up to now, the episodes had seemed like pranks or justified acts of self-defense, but now the Rajneeshees had tried to kill one of their own. The guru ordered Badra to be drugged and questioned, an order Sheila ignored. Yoda Vidya, one of the commune's top executives, had fought Sheila in private about the murder plans. Sheila blew her off, but kept Vidya loyal by threatening to kill her husband. Finally, Vidya snapped. She made her way to Sheila's room, interrupting a meeting. It's got to stop. I can't take all this talk of killing anymore. I can't stand it. I can't stand it, she said. Then she collapsed on the floor, convulsing and crying. Sheila summoned Badra from an adjoining room, asking her to calm Vidya. Badra snapped too. I will not kill anybody. No one will be killing anybody. The turning point had come. The party was over. The murder plots ended, as did other dirty tricks. Soon after Labor Day 1985, Sheila quit her post at the ranch and fled to Europe with selected taped conversations involving the guru, sect promissory notes, and miniature hypodermic needles, such as the one used to attack the doctor. A dozen of her allies also quit and joined her in Germany. So she took evidence that could ruin the guru and bailed.
Germany.
The ranch quickly fell apart. At a news conference, the guru described a litany of crimes he attributed to Sheila and her gang. Both Oregonians and Rajneeshees were stunned. Two of Sheila's most trusted insiders struck deals with the state investigators. One was the Rajneeshpuram mayor. I love that there's a mayor.
The titles they gave them in their
Mayor.
little bullshit town.
Yeah, it's fucking
Chief
crazy.
Executive of horseshit. That's right, yeah.
You get to wear the orange hat.
That's right, I absolutely do. And this is my supervisor. He has the yellow glove. So, welcome to the weird place.
He's the Cheshire of that pasture.
How are you?
Good. Both gave lengthy statements that astonished investigators. The summary of one statement, given over 8 days, was 96 pages.
Oh, my God.
In the coming months, one Sanneesan went to court admitting criminal conduct on behalf of the sect. Pooja and Badra struck deals that included federal prison time. They admitted to the attempted murder, poisoning 2 county officials, setting fire to a county office, and setting up an elaborate wiretapping network on the commune's telephone system. The guru attempted to escape on a charter jet, but was caught in North Carolina as he was about to leave the country. He was hauled back to Portland in handcuffs, booked into a jail like a common criminal. He ordered his lawyers to cut a quick deal, and he was soon deported as a convicted felon guilty of immigration crimes. Rajneeshi corporations went bankrupt, poisoning victims sued, and the state pressed the case against the city of Rajneeshpuram. The insurance company holding the ranch's mortgage foreclosed, selling the ranch to a wealthy Montana rancher. He turned it into a camp for Young Life, a Christian youth organization. Rajneesh ended up in India. He renamed himself Osho. He died in 1990, but the faithful kept alive his teachings, running meditation centers across the world. So they still have
His teachings.
They still have Rajneesh meditation
But
centers.
his teachings were great. There was
they
no
were good.
teachings.
No, they were good.
They were good.
They were good. Fucking that tent, beat that guy up, poison some people.
Yeah, those are good teachings.
I mean, 10,000 people can die for one of me.
Somebody open to Diarrhea 110, please.
And then we'll go on until we get to many cars.
Into the Rolls Royce. Book of Rolls.
And of course, the final book, Oh, What a Watch.
Revelations. Holy shit.
Elsewhere, some of the most deeply involved faded back into civilian life, giving no clue to their form or allegiance to the sect. So people just kind of went back to their life. Like, that never happened.
What was I doing last year? This was out. Just a lot of golfing.
Vacation,
golfing and a lot of salad bars. How are you guys?
What are you up to?
You talk about you.
Sheila and Pooja were sentenced to 24-year jail terms in federal prison.
Okay.
They served their time in a white-collar prison. Sheila was released after 2.5 years and immediately left for Switzerland. So she was released after 2.5 years, even though she was sentenced to Yeah.
24. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
Probably again because she was just such an asshole. They were probably just like,
Get out!
Shut her the fuck up.
You're
let her
ruining
go.
the prison.
She says she's going to go to Switzerland. Just let her leave.
She left for Switzerland on the 13th of December, 1988. Oregon wanted her charged with her Oregon wanted to charge her with a shitload of crimes, but the Justice Department never told them that they were releasing her. So because Oregon were like, we could put her in jail forever.
Yeah.
So she poisoned shitloads of people. She tried to kill people.
2.5 years. Killed many people.
She married a Swiss citizen. Because of her marriage to a Swiss citizen, Sheila gained immunity from extradition from future charges, including those related to the 1985 plot to assassinate U.S. prosecutor Charles Turner. In Switzerland, Sheila started a new profession, owning and managing 2 nursing homes.
Oh, my God. No.
Yeah.
Why'd you do it like that? Oh, my God.
That's the real ending.
Oh, shit. 2 nurses. Oh, man.
How do you feel?
I mean, that last part's troubling. Feels like there's a secondary dollop there. That is the funniest. I mean, the fucking. Yeah, they really swung for the fences, didn't they, huh? They really.
It's amazing that the sect didn't bring in one guy who knew how to kill people.
Yeah.
Like like a CIA guy or a.
I mean, could you imagine when they came back and were like, yeah, but his door's locked. You're like, so?
So? Did you just break in? Did you?
No, we jimmied it, but it's like totally locked.
Right, but did you go
We
through
left. We came right here. So.
What, did you try the front door or the windows?
No, we didn't. We should have. We totally should have. Yeah, but the one door's locked. So
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, thanks. See you later. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Almost murder.
Almost.
Oh, we almost got
And that was
guy.
it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can't ever try again.
Let's get the doctor.
Well, that's murder the doctor now.
Yeah. I remember when I was really young, this was like a story, and I remember seeing pictures of the people in their robes and like a Rolls Royce driving.
The Rolls Royce?
Yeah, he would drive and wave at them in his Rolls Royce, drive to the ranch and wave at them.
Oh, I kind of know the imagery of this a little bit.
Yeah,
then.
once you see the pictures, you go, oh, I've seen those pictures.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The Rolls Royce with the hand waving to the people.
Yeah.
I kind of.
And there's she was interviewed by an Australian reporter when she was in Australia, and it's such a fucking great interview, and I'll post it on. He just goes right after her.
Good. Yeah.
She gets so fucking mad. I'll post it on the Facebook page. Please leave a review if you like the show on iTunes. That helps us out a lot. And we are at the Dollop on Twitter, and we are on Facebook. And there's actually a subreddit of the Dollop. If you did not listen to Rainbow Man, the audio has been fixed as best it can, and I'm going to put it back up so you can go back and re-download that, and that will be good. Anything else?
No.
Sorry.
Listen, no more salad bars.